Since the beginning of its life cycle, it seems like every week we just get more and more ports from studios hoping to breathe new life into their games on the Switch. The Bridge was first released 4 years ago on Steam, and pretty much every console on the market since then, but this week the indie puzzler has made its way over to the Nintendo eShop. The Bridge is a challenging 2D puzzle game inspired by the works of late artist M.C. Escher. Most of Escher's work was inspired by different concepts of mathematics, including infinity, symmetry, and just perspective in general. It's important to keep these things in mind while you play because it's really all about how you look at what you're given. Everything from the different paths down to the enemies can change appearance depending on how you perceive what you're looking at. The aesthetic of the game is really what makes it unique and captures the idea of the game as a whole. The three keywords for this title are science, logic, and perspective, and it's definitely reflected in the art style of the world and characters within. From the melancholy, slow-moving professor character we're given control of, down to just the grayscale theme of every different stage, the game does a really good job of creating a vibe and immersing you in it. Like most puzzlers, the goal of the game is simple. Reach the door to complete the stage, but it's all about the different gimmicks in between that keep the game interesting. The main idea of this title is to tilt the world in the right directions so that you can guide the main character to the door. You can tilt the screen with motion controls in handheld mode or with a Pro controller, but I actually ended up turning them off after the second or third level because it's really hard to be as exact as I could be using just the L and R buttons. Sometimes you'll have to find a way to keep the grinning enemy death balls out of your way, sometimes you'll have to find a key to unlock your goal, and sometimes you'll even have to utilize vortices to help you with some of the other gimmicks. Most of the levels in the first half of the game will introduce these concepts, then bring them back in different or more complex ways. Although the game is only two-dimensional, there are slight 3D elements throughout the game that force you to change your perspective in order to progress further. Some of Escher's famous staircases to nowhere even make an appearance here, and really add another level of thought in the already tough-to-solve puzzles. This game is really tough pretty quickly, and even though all the levels are really short, it can still take you a few hours to get through the main story. I definitely do not recommend this game if you're new to puzzle games or if you just get frustrated easily. There were a couple times that I had to set the controller down and go outside because it can kind of make your head hurt when you're forced to look at things in so many different ways. If you are a fan of puzzlers though, expect a good challenge here with very rewarding results. The Switch is a great platform for pretty much every genre, but I think puzzlers are one of the most fitting considering the ease of access and pick up and play capability. The Bridge is one of the most challenging, most unique, and most fun puzzlers on the system to date, only second to Death Squared on my list of favorites. If you have any game suggestions or questions, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, it really helps me out. And if you like Switch content, make sure you subscribe to my channel for the latest Switch content available. This is Max from Max Culture, and thank you so much for watching.